Rock Stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the LA Chargers and the Miami Dolphins.
Fans, welcome to the field. Your 2025 Miami Dolphins.
To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And we're underway at Hard Rock. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led out by the sixth-year of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Herbert's one of these rare quarterbacks that when he is on, he makes this game look effortless and easy. Part of it's his throwing motion that's crisp and clean with great power. And it's also an athleticism. He'll make you pay with his legs, too. Man, he is just a joy to watch.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. First down from the 42.
And the Chargers, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Running it with Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Ashton Davis there on the stop.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Johnson finds the football complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 15. First down, Chargers.
Hampton gets the handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
59, 21.
Opening carry of the game for Kimani Vidal. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Baylor Tiger. Hey, Kappa. Baylor Tiger. Crowd right. Let's go.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Dicker connects there. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Anytime you go on the road and you could put points on the board on your opening drive, job well done.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
Unfortunately, those injuries returned last season. Katie played his fewest games since his rookie season 11. It was pretty obvious, too. Those Dolphins, 6-5 with him, 2-4 without him. He's a difference maker.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
On the stop.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
20-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Watch it, Oscar.
2 and out from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
All right, come on. Out. 20 TS.
Playing with Achane here out of the gun. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Hey, being evenly matched at the line may sound like a draw, but that's an absolute win defensively. They absorbed a huge push and did not get driven back an inch.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he's down almost, oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
20 TX.
1st down, here's Tua. That's for Waddle again. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
44. Ready.
1st carry here for the rookie out of Oklahoma State. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Again, it's Gordon. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score.
Solo left Zion.
On 3rd and goal, it's Tagovailoa. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, but if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Here's Hampton, open the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Go. 59.
Here's Herbert. Forced out to his right. He finds Johnston. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hampton now up the middle. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Gosh, I got to just be honest with you, kid. I marvel at the strength we see out of these running backs. The strength, the agility. I thought they weren't strong when I was playing, but the guys today just run right through contact at times without even blinking, and that's how you get those big chunk yard runs.
Again, it's Hampton. Gets it ahead. That's about 5 yards. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
It's Hampton on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Los Angeles.
Line. Crowd right.
Handoff headed right to Vidal. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a second quarter lead. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Dolphins are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Tua setting up to throw. It's caught. Devon Achane up the sideline past the 45. And they haul him to the ground there. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shredding. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Ready. All right, go. Ready. Step. 20, TX. Out.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop. I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and 2. Now Tagovailoa. Throwing the out route complete. Nice run across the 15. And he has it all the way down to the 8. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 29. And the Dolphins, 1st down.
Solo left Zion. Solo
1st
left
and
Zion.
goal at the 8-yard line.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a 2nd quarter lead. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
14, Chargers 10.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Now an inside give to Hampton. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
So it'll be 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Lion. Set.
To Hampton. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Ready.
A 3rd down give to Hampton. Keeps away from one. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, Ray.
To the air this time. Herbert chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. 2nd down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Hey, Ram. Let's go.
They've got a man in motion.
Set.
2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Let's go. Home troops right. Let's go. 5-9. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. He's on the run, deep down the middle. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Go.
Hampton. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
5-9. Hey, Kappa. Ready.
Herbert now. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away. Incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Set. Go. Hey, Ray. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Crowd right. 59.
Third and goal. Here's Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down and goal.
Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Dicker connects there. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Well, gotta imagine he's going to be headed to the kicking net after that one, right, partner? Work on how he's striking that football. That was a considerable miscue right there.
Automatic first down.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Go ahead.
Back to throw it. And this one is launched downfield. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. So just a one-point game here at the break, Brock, as we go over to the EA. In the interest of time, we'll bypass the halftime break and resume play with the third quarter.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. De-Eskridge to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Dolphins getting their offense out there to start off this second half. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third.
Ready, shot.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Brought in right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Watch it, Oscar.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand to thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
2 and out from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
It's Achane on the inside give. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins grow their lead to 8.
21. Chargers 13.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown.
Set.
First and 10. Here's Hampton. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Go. 21. Let's go.
They bring Johnston in motion. Shotgun snap to Herbert. On the move, headed right. Right side into the hands of Allen. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Home troops right. Hey, Ray.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. That's complete to Johnston. Out right. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They send a man in motion. They'll go left side with Hampton. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
At the 6-yard line.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
380. Cap. Hey, Ray. Go.
Now run with Hampton. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Ready.
Running behind center with Harris. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Chargers start the second half with some needed points. Najee Harris, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Let's go. Baylor tight. Hey, Kappa.
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. Flush down out to his left. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Down two, they went for the tie right there, partner, but a game defense able to stop them and hang on to this narrow lead.
I don't hate that call, Kate. In fact, this is one of those gray areas. If it's the fourth quarter, that's absolutely the right decision. Third quarter, as I said, kind of a gray area where maybe you're chasing points. Either way, you're behind, and your defense now has to rise to the occasion.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. The Miami offense headed out there now. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. They'll start the drive with H.A. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Hey. Ready.
Now Tua to throw. Finds his back. H.A. Escapes the defender. Delivers another move. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Jump off caught by his back. He dodged the tackle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down Miami.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. Into the second level past the 30. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You can almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Dolphins lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Jalen right with the touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins push the lead to 2 scores now.
Dolphins 28, Chargers 19.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
This is the end of the third quarter. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing on first is Herbert. Complete here to Hampton. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Hey, ram. Baylor tight. Ready.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Throw is there for Arondé Gadsden. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Baylor tight.
25-yard line.
Go. Hey, go Lion. 59.
Putting a receiver in motion. Herbert to throw once more. He's got it near the 10. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Another Chargers 1st down. 1st and goal, Chargers.
380. Ram. Crowd right. Kappa. Why did
Trying to run in, Harris. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Baylor Tiger.
Brings up
Baylor
2nd
Tiger.
and goal.
Crowd right. Hey, easy. Hey, Ray. Let's go. Hey. Scream it.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he's got it, it's in close. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Here's Herbert leading them to the line, going for 2. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Home trips right. Let's go. 21. Hey, ram. 5-9. Set.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it in the end zone. The conversion is good. They're back within a single point here in the 4th.
27. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Hill now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Dolphins send running back Devon Achane getting back to work. Their lead cut down inside a field goal, so points imperative here to get some breathing room. First down, here's Tua. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go. Hey, 21 TA.
Here's Tua. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. He'll throw it. That is batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line. Thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt.
Punt formation for the Dolphins.
He's brought down before the return gets far. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First down now, ball at the 33. Hampton trying the left side. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Hampton gets the handoff. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down. They'll try to run it with Harris. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
The Chargers first down. It's a gain of 3. And the Chargers first down.
This is Hampton, right side. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. That's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
59. Let's go, let's go. Delta, stop.
To the air this time. Herbert escapes the pocket. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
25 yards on the play.
This will be last. Mike McDaniel jawing at the officials, and while he does so, he's going to throw the challenge flag too.
Have to review the play.
No luck, even on a second look. Mike McDaniel loses that challenge. Going right this time with Hampton. And he's got 4 on the run. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Chargers down by only 1. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Crowd right. 3.
Again, it's Hampton. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down on the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Set. Black. 5-9. Go.
Running it with Hampton. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers jump in front late.
Touchdown, Chargers.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Ready.
They'll try to run it in. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Go ahead. All right, fellas, listen up. Ready, team, right there. Turbo 1, high.
Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Back to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Ready, team, let's go. 20, TX. Low.
Here he is to throw. Rolling out to his left. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
44, ready. Ready, team. 21G, 21G. 20, TX. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game.
Come on, 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They're trying to bootleg. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
34.
Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Kappa. Home to right. Let's go. Baylor Tiger. Set.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. It's complete to Johnston. Now right. Now he's past the 25. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs. And he's now reached it with that last catch.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, go line. Set.
Man in motion here.
Set.
Hampton now up the middle. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Hey, camp it. Camp.
Again, it's Hampton. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Now Herbert and the Chargers going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Has it at the 2. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Eskridge on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that is a Dolphins 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
20, T.A.
One final shot here. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he's keeping it again. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And they get back on top of it, but he's touched down. So no final heroics today. This one is over. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.
Miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just strange from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan.
Just about set for football as we welcome you to SoFi Stadium, Inglewood, California. Tonight, a good one coming your way in the AFC. It's the Miami Dolphins and the LA Chargers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. Off we go from Southern California. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic. And he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. First-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate, bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener.
43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
Lion. Set.
Another run here with Hampton. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. It was Tyrell Dodson that time on the tackle.
Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, go Lion. Ready?
We'll try to run for it with Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain on the play.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Crowd right. Ready?
On first down, right back to him. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
46-yard line.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Go.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd down and 9.
And 9 yards to go.
Hey, Ram, 380. Hey, go Lion. Let's go. Hey. Crowd right. Hey, Ray. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Baylor Tiger. Set.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Open man, left side. He's got it. They get 16 on that connection. It's good for a Charger first down.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A run. This is Hampton. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
At the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Set.
They'll go again with Hampton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain there of 11.
Chargers.
First down, L.A.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the handoff, it's Hampton. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down by Cater Kovu. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 15-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Watch twist. Watch twist. 380. 380. Go.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down.
Hey, easy. 380. Ready.
They'll give this to Vitale.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
It's another Chargers.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the 1st quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this 2nd quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. They'll run with Harris to the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd.
Here
and
now,
goal.
2nd down and goal.
Set. 380. Run. Set.
One more time, it's Harris. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
The line of scrimmage.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
Waste of time.
3rd and goal.
Set. Delta. Set. Twelve. Go.
They'll try to run with Harris. Good blocking, and he's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Chargers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Dolphins nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
First carry here for Devon Achane. And he'll Nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
Now Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. It is caught. It is Westbrook-Ikhine. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Tua, give it to Achane. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Right at midfield. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Dulcich now brought in motion. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable to the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tua. That one out wide to Achane. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Back deep is Darius Davis. And he'll get a few yards on this return. Up past the 15-yard line. The Chargers offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Now Herbert. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one.
It's 2nd down
and it'll be 2nd down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Hey, go lion.
A handoff, and this is by Jeff. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down.
Baylor Tiger. Black 80. Black 80. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Go. Delta set. Set.
Throwing now is Herbert. That's caught inside. It's complete. 12 yards on that hookup. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the ground, they'll go with Vidal. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Micah Fitzpatrick up to make the stop.
36-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Set. Delta. Go.
They'll run with Vidal. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
That's a gain of 6.
Now a 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
On the ground, it's Vidal.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Ray. Watch the twist. Homie troops right. Ready.
There we go. And it's Harris. And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break.
Let's go. 59.
Herbert now on 1st down. He's got his tight end around. They gets in the 2nd. They get 11. And quickly pick up the 1st down.
And the Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Baylor Tiger. Ready.
Herbert now on 1st down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
To Baylor Tiger. Back in. Block. Go. Homie troops right. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Hey, go lion. Go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. As he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
380. Run. Set. Kappa. Let's go. Crowd right. Set.
Here's Herbert. Throwing right. That's Johnston. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
Cameron Dicker for the Chargers field goal. A 51-yard
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The
Dolphins offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. To throw is Tua. That's taken in by Achane. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Miami.
The kicker on for the point.
Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, Kappa.
Herbert. Forced out.
And I like the idea of moving the pocket. It makes it harder for the defense to rush the passer, but you have to account for the end man on the line of scrimmage, and that guy's job is to set an edge. Nobody gets outside of me. In this case, the quarterback. You've got to be better protecting your edges anytime you put your quarterback on the move.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing, Herbert. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And McConkey, the one he was looking for.
Incomplete.
And it's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
Set. 59. 5-9. Baylor Tiger. 20.
Now, Herbert. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackles behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At the 47-yard line.
21G.
From the gun, here's Tua. Moving left. Off he goes. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Tua now on 1st down. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And they are in great shape He's taken down inside the 10.
First and goal, Miami.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
Hey, time out two. Time out two. Time out two. Watch it, Oscar. Hey. Hey, 21, T8. Hey.
Tua gonna throw. This one caught at the floor. And he's in. Alec Ingold. Touchdown, Miami. Patterson now at the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Chargers 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. The Chargers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
We'll try the right side now with Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We're
going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Set. 59. Baylor tight. Crowd right. Go.
To throw is Herbert. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. That pass play good for 22. It's good for a Charger first down.
The Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Trying to work inside. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Set.
Another run here with Hampton. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Hey, Kappa. 380.
Herbert to throw. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Dolphins' 20-yard line.
Ready.
On the give, it's Harris. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Kappa.
On first down, it's Hampton. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Hampton. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Sponge! No!
Shotgun now for Herbert. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Willie Gay getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it third and goal.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Go.
Herbert now on third and goal. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to get back within a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they inch a bit closer here in this fourth quarter.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So it is back to a one-point game now in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. Tyreek now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10.
Ready. All right, go. Ready.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Here's 2 and out on 2nd down. Working across the field, there goes Hill. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 30.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
21G.
A run here with H.M. Here's a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll drop to throw. This one caught by Waller. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds. A yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. They'll try and run it here. It's H.M. And he'll have the 1st down at the 26. So good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling.
A gain of 5.
It's a really nice job there on the right side of the offensive line. They were the ones who got the key blocks. That's exactly where the point of attack of that run play was designed to go, and the back is able to find enough room and easily pick up that 1st down.
Go ahead.
Once again, it's H.M. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
26-yard line.
20T. Solo left Zion. 20 TX. Long.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Inside the 10, it is caught. but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
First and goal.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. A run with the fullback in goal. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Up second and goal.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So a win here for the Dolphins. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. But they come away with a hard-fought victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't. Twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop.
Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
Well, much of the country is struggling under cold temps and some of that white stuff. No such troubles here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Miami Dolphins. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared. Physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at? us that maybe we haven't seen before. 2-minute drill, maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right.
Ready to get us started here, Riley Patterson. And we are underway from Miami. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercise before this one, and they're paying off.
Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second and 6. On the give, it's Warren. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 46 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Pittsburgh.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Warren will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
From the 4 now, 3rd and goal. Warren is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown. Well, Charles, clearly they wanted to send a message there and impose their will. They score on their opening possession on a drive comprised entirely of rushing the football.
Message sent. I don't know that the team on the other side of the field wanted to receive it, but what a statement on their opening drive. Just run it all the way downfield, no passes. That absolutely sets the tone that they're going to be physical in this game.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the increase here as he's past the 30. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
Every time he leads his team out, there's no questioning he's put the work in to earn his place in the NFL. There's no shortage of stories we've heard throughout his career about the effort he puts in to be in this spot. And that motivates everybody on his team.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll run. Here's Gtowncapp. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now Tua signaling to change things up. Now they'll audible to something else. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. Down the right sideline. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, 58 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
Roughing the kicks. Defense.
And that flag accepted. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
At the 25-yard line.
Now Rodgers. This is Smith with a ground. Look at the big fella go. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jonnu Smith, 74 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
Dolphins 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So Miami coming out for their second drive.
At their own 29-yard line.
The drive starts with a run from Achane. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That was complete to him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
12 yards. That's good for Dolphins. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Tua going to throw. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down.
17 at the 34-yard line.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Watch it, Oscar.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 65 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Patterson now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Tyrell Dotson there on the tackle. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
A handoff for Ward.
And he'll get this out to about the 38-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
26.
Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Rodgers. He'll try and do, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. On 4th down, the Steelers call on Corliss Waitman to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Fielded at about the 28. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Miami set to take over. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had a touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie. Defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
All right, fellas. Let's. Hey.
Tua sets up to pass it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Yards on the play. And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A give, running right, Achane. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Tua's going to change things up. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And he's got some space here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And now they'll shift things around. Looking to pass. Tua. They complete it to Hill. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
From the 20, here's a 2nd and 7.
Hey, 21 TA. Corner, long. Solo left Zion.
Now Tua. Now he's going to step up and run. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Patterson's kick is good. And the Dolphins have come back now to regain the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take, Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field.
They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, pick 20, come to 50. Hey, you block over here.
To throw is Rodgers. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Steelers first down.
30.
Rodgers now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. DK Metcalf, 34 yards. And the Steelers have retaken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Dolphins 17.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Go ahead. Solo left. Watch it, Oscar.
Here's Tua. They're going deep for Hill. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Solo left Zion.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
First down.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
All right, go ahead, go. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And time finally comes out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. T.J. Watt. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And he's got it inside the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Boswell good with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Dolphins 17.
Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
So halftime straight ahead, and that means we go to Scott Hanson. It is getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. Third quarter, here we go.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10
at their 35-yard line.
Hand off to Achane to begin the drive.
And some space here. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Watson, Oscar. Long.
They'll look to throw here.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's right. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. From the 33, here's a second down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
21G, 20, TX.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's a good A-chain. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
136 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Wright.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
20 TX.
On the ground, it's Ali Gordon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Hey, 21 TX. Let's go. Turbo 1, high.
2nd down and goal. Tua. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
44. Ready. Ready, team. Hey. Corner, long. 6. Solo left, Zion. Out.
They'll set up to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Patterson's kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? And
first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And it's intercepted.
Picked off by Patrick Queen.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Hey, 88. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete.
But the criticism is that he overthrew his man, but yeah, give him credit. He also didn't risk an interception with that type of a throw. Because of that, they still have a chance to put some points on the board.
Hey, 626. Inside. Zoom.
On play action. Now Rodgers. Across the formation, he hits Austin. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's a gain of 35. That's good for a Steelers first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Here's one. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
319. On the 50. Jimmy, jump out. Jim. Get 300. Get 300. 630. Slip again.
Now Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release.
26. Hey, 88. Box it.
Rodgers now on third and goal. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2.
Lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. And now out come the Steelers. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score swing that you just gave up.
Here's Rodgers. Short throw to Smith. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
The Steelers first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Steelers.
Warren will try the right side. And he'll manage only a couple up to the 48. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Got his man. It's Warren. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Steelers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes this a 9-point game.
26. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Achane to start the drive. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 147 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Tua going to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Solo left Zion.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Another catch there for Waddle. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th.
Ready. 20 TX. Solo left Zion. Solo left. Ready.
Looking to pass. Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Throwing is Rodgers. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. Well, some concern out there right now as we got an injury stoppage. It's DK Metcalf who's getting some help following that last play. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Hey, 26, 300.
6. Inside. Jim.
Rodgers going to throw. And he is caught. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 33. That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here.
50. Hey, you block. Take right. Take 30.
Now Rodgers. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
319. Zoom.
They'll run him, Warren. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. Now a run with Warren. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 77 yards rushing for him now to this point.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. In motion goes the tight end.
88.
In motion left, the tight end. On the run, it's Warren. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short.
Hey, take 26. 26. Jump out.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to at least make it a 5-point cushion. Boswell's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to 5. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Hey, you block over here.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Box it. Jump out. 26.
Running left, it's Warren. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
258. 630. Get 300. Hey, 626. Green, get up.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Complete to Austin here over the middle. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
And the Steelers first down.
Right now, you got 58.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a win.